WWE Rumor Roundup. Fourth member of Roman Reigns WarGames team. Backstage heat on Judgment Day member. Potential Royal Rumble 2025 winners. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Lena. Have a nice day. For WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Welcome to a stacked edition of Sportskeeda Wrestling's WWE Rumor Roundup, where we bring you the biggest stories of the day in the world of wrestling. Today, we have a huge update on Roman Reigns WarGames team for Survivor Series. Meanwhile, a few WWE superstars are being considered to win the 2025 Royal Rumble. A certain Judgment Day member has received some backstage heat recently, while another one could be part of a historic match soon. So, without further ado, let's get into today's WWE Rumor Roundup. A minor backstage segment on this week's episode of WWE Raw caused quite a bit of controversy. Carlito after bumping into and Kairi Sane in Adam Pearce's office. The Judgment Day member uttered, "I gotta learn Chinese," despite the two of them being from Japan. According to WrestleVotes, during a live Q&A with Bill Apter on Carlito was not scripted to say that. As a result, he has some heat backstage in WWE. WrestleVotes also discussed plans for another angle involving the Judgment Day during the live with Bill Apter on Backstage Pass. Rhea Ripley's feud with Liv Morgan has gotten fans excited for a potential intergender match against Dominic Mysterio, who betrayed Mammy at SummerSlam. According to WrestleVotes, a match between Ripley and Mysterio. Some people backstage want it to happen, but it isn't known how far along the idea has gone. Roman Reigns has reunited with Jimmy Uso, while Jey Uso is set to join them soon in the battle against the New Bloodline. However, this still leaves them one man short against Solo Sikoa's faction. Many expect Sami Zayn to join the OG Bloodline ahead of a potential WarGames match at Survivor Series. However, according to Sportskeeda Wrestling's Dr. Chris Featherstone, that doesn't seem to be the case. He has reported Cody Rhodes will join Reigns' team in the WarGames match against Solo's Bloodline. Meanwhile, it looks like the American Nightmare's next undisputed WWE title feud will indeed be against Kevin Owens. However, as a result, Rhodes may end up going 3 months without a televised title defense. Up to 5 huge names are reportedly in contention to win the 30-man Royal Rumble match next year. Among them are John Cena and The Rock, both of whom are expected to return to WWE when Raw moves to Netflix. Alongside Bill Apter on Backstage Pass, he further stated that Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins could also win the match, depending on which world title the winner will challenge for. Last week's episode of WWE SmackDown saw the Bloodline brutalize Roman Reigns for the second time in 2 weeks. Following that, the heel stable made their presence felt on WWE Raw, which ended in Jey Uso losing his Intercontinental title to Braun Breaker. Meanwhile, the Stanford-based promotion is gearing up for one of its biggest international events of the year. However, the Premium Live event, which is scheduled for November 2, is still some time away, and fans could witness a few major twists and turns in the Bloodline saga before that. The following piece will explore 4 such swerves that could happen in the Bloodline storyline before Crown. Brutally attacked Paul Heyman and kicked him out of the faction after he refused to acknowledge Solo Sikoa as the new tribal chief back in June 2024. However, the Street Champion is yet to announce Heyman's replacement. That could finally change in the coming days, as Solo could recruit his father as the new Wiseman of the Bloodline. The WWE Hall of Famer could return to replace Heyman, which could further spice things up in the Bloodline storyline. If Solo Sikoa does end up recruiting Ricochet as his new Wiseman, the WWE Hall of Famer could look to strengthen his son's version of the Bloodline by adding some new members. One such name could be Jey Uso. Ricochet could persuade Main Event Jey to join the Bloodline, however, that may not happen. Given how the Bloodline's interference in Uso's match against Braun Breaker resulted in the former losing his Intercontinental title. The WWE Team Master could go against his father's wish to reunite with Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso instead. As mentioned earlier, Paul Heyman has been on a hiatus since June 2024. However, the Wiseman is likely working with the original tribal chief behind the scenes. Hence, it may not be too long before Heyman returns to reunite with Roman Reigns.